Groups fighting human trafficking in Colorado say unsubstantiated allegations by Republican State Rep Scott Bottoms as he runs for governor, his claims that there are pedophile rings at the state capitol, that those make it harder for them to fight actual human trafficking in Colorado. Bottoms keeps making the allegations at campaign events and on talk radio, but would not answer our questions, so I caught up with him recently at the Capitol.
You are alleging that there are pedophiles buying and selling children for sex, elected officials in this building who are pedophiles.
Yes.
And you have said that you will reveal this information if Colorado elects you governor. If you're trying to protect kids, you actually did. We'll play it here.
We are going to drop the boom the moment that I'm governor. We've actually been talking about maybe doing it before, but the moment I'm governor, we're going to shut down the pedophile rings that are in the House, in the Senate, and in the governor's office.
Representative Bottoms claims that he is working with federal agents out of state because Colorado's law enforcement, he says, is corrupt and can't be trusted to investigate human trafficking. And he says local anti-trafficking organizations tried to shake him down for money.
I was trying to get help from human trafficking groups, about 20 different groups that I called and asked them, can you help me?
I cannot get one group to help me with evidence that they realize is pretty good. Now, I have had a couple of groups say, well, if you'll give us $100,000, we'll help you.
You're casting suspicion on nonprofits that work in anti-trafficking in Colorado. You said that you went to 20 different organizations with your evidence, and not one of them would help you investigate your claims of pedophiles at the Capitol. Why not name these organizations that you're casting aspersions on?
Some of them also wanted $200,000, some of them wanted $250,000, but again, you're fake news and a liar.
When you start stating that there's pedophile rings at the Capitol, you are trying to make it movie-esque. And human trafficking at a domestic level is very far from movie-esque.
Do you believe him?
No.
Janelle Goodrich leads Silenced to Saved, a faith-based nonprofit fighting human trafficking in Colorado. She works closely with the local law enforcement that Representative Bottoms claims is corrupt.
I want to make sure that nobody feels scared to come forward to law enforcement or hand over information that might save children.
We talked with a dozen organizations fighting human trafficking in Colorado. Every one said they had not been contacted by Representative Bottoms, and several said his claims could hurt legitimate efforts to stop trafficking.
It erodes public trust, is what it does.
Joanna Spilley runs Covered Colorado, providing safe housing for survivors.
When trafficking is publicly discussed in these exaggerated and these sensationalized ways, it reinforces the idea that these claims must be extreme to be taken seriously. And that can silence victims whose experiences don't fit that dramatic narrative.
Representative Bottoms' campaign has not responded to our follow-up questions about his allegations against those nonprofits in Colorado. Bottoms continues to repeat his claims on the campaign trail, on talk radio, and from the pulpit of Briargate Church in Colorado Springs, where he's a pastor.